Welcome to Black Love Matters, which is a service and therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
I find our inner Brock and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Who is you?
I'm Neil,
and I'm Nyambi,
and this is episode 414, y'all.
Y'all might have heard me snicker a little bit because literally as soon as we started the podcast, our neighbors upstairs turned into a folklore singer. Or folk music. Is it called folklore? No.
I don't know what the fuck music. It is.
She just bust off. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Y'all probably can't. Mm-hmm. It's all the things I don't like what other podcasters do. Like, we can't hear your background. It's good. But, like, we hear the background. So it almost distracts me a little bit.
Yeah.
She's literally in her Taylor Swift acoustic guitar bag right now.
And they're literally in the room above.
Directly.
Like, literally above our studio.
AKA. That's what we call this?
Yes.
All right.
The studio.
Okay. So, pardon the giggle. It went at y'all. It's our life and how things are lining up. Literally, even before we came in podcast, I think it was earlier on the weekend, Nirma and I, we just took a day just to chill on the couch, catch up on TV, connect with each other. As soon as we did, what were they doing in that room above us? I think I called that they brung a horse upstairs and was galloping up and down with the horse. What's your vote? You said they was mopping.
They was mopping.
Oh no, I think they got horses.
Man,
in here.
said, are they galloping?
I said I think they got horses in here. Who is you?
I'm Nero.
I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 414. Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. And follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K.
Let's get into it.
What you got?
Sorry. What's her name? Jewel. Shout out to all the millennials. Y'all know who Jewel is. It's very Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
Do you know who Jewel is?
No, I don't.
Don't do that.
I don't know.
Don't act like you was not bopping to that emo music back in the
truthfully, I wasn't.
mid to late 2000s.
I wasn't. I didn't do emo music in undergrad.
Did you not? You didn't do emo music, or you didn't do like one of all those boy bands like Blink 182 and shit? Are you kidding me? You didn't do Korn?
No.
I blame it all on the nookie. The nookie.
Nope.
And stick it up, yo.
No.
And stick it up, yo.
Nope.
That was a moment. Are you kidding me?
No.
What was you just into?
Yo Gotti.
First of all, Yo Gotti was not.
Yes, he was.
In 2000 and I'm talking about 2003.
Yes.
Yo Gotti was out in 2003.
Yes.
I thought he was literally like a 2010, like late 2000s.
Nope.
2010.
It's your boy Yo Gotti.
I don't know how to describe that era. Do we call them the teens? The tens?
I don't know what we call
I
them.
literally just say the whole year.
But no. Yo Gotti. Lil Wayne.
Oh, was that around like 5-Star Chick was coming out?
Way before that.
What was his first song?
Mixtape. I gotta pull it up.
I don't do mixtapes.
When I was at the HBCU down south.
I don't mixtapes. Yes. Do people still do mixtapes? They call them EPs.
Yes. Mixtapes and then all the Lil Wayne's mixtapes.
Take that back. Take that back. I do remember all the Lil Wayne's mixtapes. I remember Lil Wayne mixtapes and Fabulous mixtapes. But those are the only mixtapes that I had. What other folks had them? Oh, Big Sean. Lil Wayne, Big Sean, and Fabulous. Those are the only mixtapes I recall seeking out listening to, but everybody else was a blur. I was looking at TRL. Which in 106 in Park. Why are you laughing at me?
Yo Gotti been around for a while.
But what is the earlier star before 5-Star Chick?
I'm trying to find it.
Well, was that 5-Star Chick what broke him mainstream? But I don't know if that's a mainstream song. Maybe when Nicki jumped on that remix, it became... No, that ain't mainstream. That's very black. Are you trying to look for it? I don't know. You sure, Nero?
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying he wasn't rapping, but I'm saying, was he popping?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't think he started popping till late 2000s.
Because he's from Tennessee.
Yeah, I know that.
You know, and I was down south at that black college.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's your boy, Yo Gotti.
Nero, am I going to talk about it in my check-in or your check-in or Pillow Talk, the versus battle? With them niggas tussling. I don't got much to say. You put it in yours.
Oh, he had a song called Sell My Dope. I do remember that.
Sell Your Dope?
Yes.
Let me hear it. Is it on? Or my headphones not working?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yo Gotti, Yo Gotti, street rage, street. I'ma sell my dope, can't trust no bitch. Pop my wheel, break bread with my kids.
This sound like Hustling Flow. Nero, put on Hustling Hard Out Here for a Pimp. This bad. Now put on Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
And he had one called
Because this the same thing.
Dirty South Soldiers with Lil Jon.
What?
Yes.
First of all,
This is my freshman year of college right here.
yeah, it's very dated.
It's your boy, Yo Gotti.
Raise a nose, put your hands up. You want them 24, they still spin.
Shout out if y'all know
I'm a
about that.
soldier, and I
Should I
ain't
put
from the
on Blink 82?
Magnolia. From the north.
Should I put on Blink 82? When I was
No.
Y'all don't have to do this for Nero.
That.
This
What
is
else?
bad.
Mike Jones?
Oh, do remember Mike Jones? Mike Jones from Tennessee?
No.
He's from Texas.
From Texas.
I remember Mike Jones. Oh, he had a mixtape. That's where his songs came from, didn't it?
Yes.
But then that flipped to mainstream. What Mike Jones up to now?
Probably chilling.
Probably chilling off all that money he made.
Yeah. So that, all the Lil Wayne mixtapes, before even the Carters, the Squad Up mixtapes,
Who's Squad Up?
it's Lil Wayne mixtapes.
Oh. That's
So,
what
like,
it's called.
yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm got on very late then.
Yeah. Like the Squad Up days. Like the one where he, quote unquote, stopped writing raps and he freestyled. And it's called like 150 bars or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you. You're reminiscing, being nostalgic.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, that was my undergrad.
Sorry, y'all. I done got even more distracted. Now they singing Adele Easy on me.
Oh,
You hear it there?
yes.
Go easy. They going through it up there. You hear me?
Maybe they're going through a breakup or something.
They going through something because she bust out that Taylor Swift acoustic. And she got Adele. She got grown woman music on now. Anyway, my check-in.
You didn't listen to Yo Gotti back then?
I didn't really start listening to Yo Gotti till later on.
Oh.
Maybe like sophomore year. Like I knew of him, but I wasn't actively seeking him out.
It does sound like Hard Out Here for a Pimp, but like that's where they got it from. Because you got to remember 3 6 Mafia from Tennessee too.
I understand
So
that.
like all of that sounds the same.
Yes, but it's like, never mind. Let me stop before I offend Tennessee people. What's going on with me?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to go see a functional doctor, y'all.
Oh.
Like, you know, as I'm getting to the end of the year, I'm trying to use all my health benefits. And I'm trying to clear out that HSA and FSA account. But y'all know what's going on and it's pissing me off.
What's going on, baby?
I'm not sleeping good again.
Oh.
And I don't even think it's stress.
Oh.
Like, I don't go to bed stressed about shit. I just go to bed and can't stop thinking about shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exhausting.
What you be thinking about? Me?
Nigga, everything from
Mabel?
you to Yo Gotti to why Bone Thug and 3 6 Mafia fighting to Mabel coughing to where I want to live at to should I go and finish my PhD? Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a topic. What I'm making for dinner.
Yeah.
Everything. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like one of those things where before I was like, oh, I am anxious about boom. Now it's, oh, bitch, that brain won't shut off.
Mm.
Meanwhile, on the ranch at 11 a.m. on Monday, I'm sleepy as hell. I can't think of a word. Ain't nothing there. But let it hit midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding. It's like lighting up to the point where like it's getting, not scary is not the word, but like I've been up consistently. I stay up to like 3 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning, and then sleep and wake up like at 9 a.m. Which is late for me. Like 9 a.m. is late for me. But it's even more compounded because I've like only getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Uh-huh.
And that bothers me. So I don't know. I think I need to go talk to somebody else. I'm gonna bring it up to my new therapist too, to say I'm not sleeping, but it doesn't feel like it's tied to, I guess if I can't stop thinking, that is mental health though. But it's
Yeah.
not a sense of
That's anxiety, baby.
it's not fear or anything.
But
It's
it don't
not
have to be
fear
zero.
driven or anything like that.
It don't have to be fear. You're a careful black girl.
So it's just like
So it's the anxiety.
it just won't turn off. And like literally when I start getting the best amount of sleep is when my alarm clock goes off, which I'm sure everyone can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be like 9:15 and I'm like, my body finally is like, all right, bitch, we give up.
Yeah.
And then my clock will be like, you know, it's so bad. I done got bad sirens on my clock. I just can't have the normal Apple one. Mine's like, weird. Like it has to be so loud, so it forces me to get up.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate it. So I'm going through that. Can you, I was going to ask Nerum, can he tell? But Nerum be sleeping. Nerum and Mabel?
I can tell when you
When the
wasn't.
clock strikes 10:30 and 11:30 on the weekend, both of them wheezy out. You hear me? Both of them. To the point where Mabel will stay out in the room while I'm watching TV, but she finding her a comfy place on the couch, a pillow, and or a blanket to put her head under to block the light.
Mm-hmm.
But no, what were you gonna say, Nerum?
I don't remember no more.
Can you tell when I'm up?
Sometimes.
And this point now, I'm getting up and like I be up so long I get hungry again. Because at first I was like, why I'm night snacking? But I was like, I don't know if that's night snacking, but my body just saying, bitch,
I'm hungry again.
We up.
Look,
We've been up for another 8 hours. So
fourth meal, please.
And that ain't helping. Nothing. And then I get up and then don't eat breakfast because I ain't that hungry because I ate like at 4 a.m. Mm-hmm. It's just like this vicious cycle that I need to break up. When in actuality, I want to turn to one of them people who be like, oh, I got up at today at 5 or 4. I want to get back to that.
Oh, like me?
Yeah, okay. You get up at that time nearby. I don't know what you be doing. I want to get up and turn on the house.
I could turn on the house, but...
I don't believe that.
I could.
I don't.
But I'd be like...
Sometimes I think Nerum get up at 5 o'clock just to stunt. He come to his office and go to sleep.
No. No. But I be...
He just had a light on. That's why I'm able to stay here with you.
But I be trying to give you grace because I know you had just went to bed 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And so that's why I be trying to give your ass a little grace. But I'll turn on the lights.
Come on. What's the wake up routine I do, Nerum? Tell everybody.
Naomi turn on her podcast.
Yep, or a book.
Is the read or somebody else.
Yep,
or
a book.
Will Smith, Adele, all that shit be playing. She have it all the way up on blast, and then she put her phone in her broad titty area.
Yeah.
So then she walking around the house, and then just every time she walk past, it just get louder and louder, and then fades away. And then she open all the shades in the house, turn on the light in the kitchen, have an argument with Mabel. It's always an argument with Mabel.
What we argue
about? Like, you gonna eat your food? Eat your food. Drink your water. I like some shit like that.
Eat your
then she
vitamin.
be like, Nerum, she won't eat her vitamin. I'm telling your daddy you won't eat your vitamin. Nerum, she won't eat her vitamin.
And then what you do?
I'm saying, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Feed it to him. And then I am be trying to guess. I can't use you as a lever. It's no Fortune 500 company.
Nerum's leaving out that at least half of the week I go make him breakfast too. And at least every other day I make him a hot ass meal. Not every day, but at least every other day, a part of that whole wake up routine, Nerum gets a thick ass breakfast too. And he don't talk about that part, do you? At least every other day you get a warm breakfast.
Yeah.
You don't mind that part of getting up, huh?
No. But that comes after. That comes like 2 hours after once you wake up finally.
It's like 10.
Yeah. Sometimes 11.
It's a lot of people listening who don't get no warm breakfast. They crunching on them hard ass Cheerios and that thick ass oatmeal. What made it without love. Nerum gets thick ass meals.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about that. Other things as I was perusing the news this weekend, Tristan Thompson is expecting his third baby on Chloe.
Oh. From Chloe or on Chloe?
Oh, owner. Not
Oh.
from her, owner.
But Chloe got any with him?
That one cute one.
Oh.
All his children are beautiful. But yeah, remember she
So he got 4?
3. So remember he was pregnant with the Khloe Kardashian baby. And then at the same time he hit him with the bust nigga move where he had 2 people pregnant at once. And then now his trainer done came out and said, I'm about to have this baby any moment. I don't know what to say. I'm trying not to talk too much shit about Khloe because I think women, we always get the short end of the stick. Like, he fucked up, but we like, Khloe, what's going on? Maybe they have an open relationship. Maybe they have freedom of love. What we'll say. This ain't what it's supposed to mean, y'all. Don't let me. That ain't what love freedom is. Was it love freedom or freedom?
Freedom of love.
That ain't what it really is, but maybe that's what he got. People was testing. It's like, you see this girl? I'm like, girl, I really don't care. Good luck. Good luck to all. Prayers to all those involved.
Yeah.
They don't let Chris Como out of here.
Sheesh.
Can I tell the truth? I knew they was gonna do it, and I knew they had to do it. But I'm still a little sad. I'm like Don Lemon on it. That was my guy. He came on there and talked a lot of shit about white people, and he stirred the fucking pot about a lot of things. Also, the nigga hood sense in me is like, why wouldn't he do no shit on his brother? I thought that was a part of the scheme that Todd set up, CNN. I thought it was for the ratings. He'd be all right, though. I need to look at, I know him and Don got a podcast. I don't know what Don contract, if he can still do that podcast with him. But I'm going to be on the lookout to support that white man for at least his next podcast or endeavor. And I'm not worried about him. I think he's going to be fine. They'll probably give him about 6 months to a year to go ahead and take a break, disappear. But I'm waiting for the tell-all book. Then I'm waiting for the N-Or podcast. Then I'm waiting for him to join either MSNBC or some other network too. Because somebody, if I would pick him up, I'll let that shit die down a little bit and be like, come on, Chris.
Plot twist, he joins Fox News.
Chris, don't hurt me like that. if Chris, me and Don gonna be at the altar of the Lord. If Chris Como go over the Fox, we both gonna be at just the altar of the Lord hollering. But I seen that, and it was one like, yeah, they should have did that. Like, all expected, but I thought we at least had a few more. Like, I thought we had at least 1 more years with Chris Cuomo. Like, I thought they was gonna drag the internal report out and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it come to the point where they be like, well, how about you just resign or we'll just cancel the show? Like, I thought it was gonna be some of that type of politicking, but they was like, nah, you fired. There'd be a black woman in there to get him the fuck up out of there quickly. It made me a little sad for a minute though. You know what though?
You might get that good ass unemployment. I wonder how much you making.
Did you say unemployment?
Yeah.
Do it work that way?
Yeah, if you get fired from a job, you can file for unemployment. If they fired his ass.
Oh, that's some petty shit. Chris, is you collected unemployment?
He probably is. I would. What's his salary? How much you make?
From the state of New York.
Like $20,000 an episode?
From the state of New York on top of that. That's hilarious.
You gotta see what his salary is.
Oh,
he gotta make 80% of that.
Shut up,
And it's the
man.
pandemic, so he get the extension.
And I want the pandemic. And I want Obamacare.
Exactly.
Like, he want all the shit.
And he get the pandemic
And
extension.
he want SNAP. He want the EBT.
Yeah.
But shout out to Chris Cuomo and his brother. I will say this though, like, whatever his brother did, like, of course there has to be consequences. Like, first of all, these white men are gonna be okay, so it's coming from that place. But don't it feel a little something else going on
Something in the milk.
for them to be attacking them so swiftly and precisely?
No.
That always makes my spidey sense go up to be like, oh, so white people just are in agreement of justice? Like, for a change, white people just want justice for people?
Hey.
I don't know where in that history book that's a trend. So again, like I said, I knew all this would happen, but it surprised me how swiftly everything with the what's the mayor called? I almost called him Tom. What's the other Chris called?
What you mean?
What is the big brother name? Chris.
Oh.
Remember I used to think there was one person.
Yes.
The
Anthony?
mayor. Is that what it's called?
Anthony Como?
I don't forgot that quick. That's what they want us to do. The
Yeah.
Mandela effect. Who are they? What did they stand for?
I thought his name was Anthony Cuomo.
It probably is. For the to go so quickly for Anthony and then to hit so quick with Chris, something to that. Again, not that I think it will end here, but I thought we at least had 2 years of that bullshit to go back and forth. And I thought CNN we're gonna get a couple spinoffs.
Oh, Andrew.
Andrew, did you call him Anthony? That's what they want us to do. They want us to forget Andrew. And like literally, we'll watch New York news. Like every other day, they'll just slide some other shit he did. They're like, he also did this.
And he kicked the stray dog.
In other news, I'm like, oh my God.
Allegedly.
Yes.
They were like, he kicked the stray dog.
But it's just very, I don't know. And it should be, right? Justice and action should be this swift. But I just think my experience, especially when white men are involved, it's not. So what's special about these white men, or who the fuck they don't rub the wrong way,
They ain't like his ass from the get-go.
that they like, no, justice will be served, bitches.
They ain't like Andrew Cuomo ass.
Yeah. Anywho, also Omarion is here.
Oh, yes.
Omarion.
Yes.
Listen, y'all. Nyambi's going into nesting mode. We was gonna do a couple things, but we not. The only thing Nyambi gonna do is head on to Michigan and be with my family. I think we're gonna do a family dinner, and that's it. The ripping, the running, what should I do for New Year's Eve? I was even thinking about doing like a nice dinner. I don't know. If I even do the nice dinner, it's gonna be at noon. At lunch, when the doors first open, preferably by a cracked window. Y'all be safe out here. Wear them fucking masks.
Yes.
Wear the fucking mask. Vaccination, that's your fucking choice. Might as well go for the shit. But at minimum, just wear a mask because the vaccination talk ain't working. Can y'all put on a mask and wash your hands?
I told y'all from the jump. The last pandemic lasts, 3 years? So we
You
there.
did say that. So we got what? We almost, what 2/3 of the way there?
Yeah.
Got about another year?
Yeah. Because, people gonna do what they gonna do.
People gonna do what they not even wear masks. So I think if we stay where we at for who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated, and people wear masks, we will be better.
The thing
But people
is,
not wearing no masks. I am thinking there's some spreading going on because of that.
people not wearing masks. Of course, vaccination. People got some hesitancy. Some vaccination hesitancy.
But if you have your mask, you were so much more or less likely to pass it on. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yeah.
Vaccine or no vaccine, that just cuts down on shit right there.
Yeah, but humans are our own worst enemy. Like, we are the only animals on this earth that just like do things to the detriment of our own health. Like,
Child.
like there's no
Like
other
eat
animal.
Cheetos at 4 a.m.
Yeah, like there's no animal. It's like, ooh, I'm a smoke. I'm a smoke.
Oh, I'm gonna eat these high
You
flaming
know
hots.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all these other animals are just like
true.
living life trying to procreate. Meanwhile, humans is like, no, I'm just gonna smoke these cigarettes. I'm gonna eat these ham hocks. No, I ain't gonna get this vaccine.
Why?
Who's gonna tell me why to do this?
This the Lord shaking
You know
his
what I'm
head.
saying? No, we gonna kill each other with these machine guns and shit in schools.
Come on.
You know.
Yeah, that's true. The only thing, well, then because Omarion here, and I mean, it ain't like I had that many plans, but I would like to go to a couple dinners and museums, but I ain't doing that now. I guess it's back to TV. I'm excited about winter TV. Y'all know in January and late December, we're going to have all these specials coming out and all these extended series. I'm lit. I missed the Annie series where Titus and Taraji was on there. It's a Hard Not Lifin'. I'm going to go back and watch that. Instead, I was watching the MMA fight between 3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Y'all seen who won that. But what I'm excited about is y'all see Denzel as Macbeth.
Oh,
Denzel
shit.
doing Shakespeare
Oh my God.
on Apple TV.
I'm down with it too.
It's a masterclass in acting that I know is going to come. He going to let that lip hang. You know how he
Yes.
let that lip shake. Y'all can't see. It's like that lip get real loose.
Yes.
And you know he a little older. You know he got to do his little nose thing. You know, and go from there. It's on Apple TV. Next, what I'm excited about. This Is Us final season. It's gonna be nothing but tears, crying, and the shit, and I'm for it.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be sad because it's gonna end in white mama dying. Can't do nothing but end in white mama dying.
You think she gonna die?
Yeah, she been dying in that bed for the last 3 seasons.
Oh, she has.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Every other episode, they flash back to Mandy Moore in that bed, dead, basically. She looked like a skeleton. She just in the bed, dead. So they're going to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to see all the other bullshit that happened. We see Kate done got her a new fucking boo.
Oh.
Is his name Teddy? I'm making
know.
up all the names. Her first husband, the one who had the anxiety, depression, he was a thickums. He got him the fuck up out of here, and she married the British guy because she liked his accent. Quickly, too.
She have another kid.
Kevin, I don't know. Kevin, he done got his two twins from that girl that I don't know if they like each other or not. They might take it to the end. And Randall and Beth, they ain't going nowhere.
No.
So shout out to that. Also, last season of Blackish.
Oh man.
So I'm about to watch that. And I know it's about to be Black Joy. They're going to throw some tears in there.
The last season?
It's the last season of Blackish.
They getting grown.
Yes, they is grown. It's beyond that. And then y'all see this. Now this is the one I got to prepare my mind for. I'm going to watch it. I kind of don't want to watch it, but I am going to watch it. It's the Women of the Movement on ABC. So ABC, they're going to showcase this heartbreaking and the courage, is what they said, of Mamie Till Mobley as she fights to get justice for her son, as she inspires others. Women of the Movement stars Glenn Turner, Aretha Franklin ex-husband, as Moses Riley, Tonya Pickens as Al McCarthy, Cedric Jones as Emmett Till, and Adrienne Warren as Mamie Till Mobley, and Ray Fisher as Glenn Mobley. In addition, ABC also going to do a companion docuseries called Let the World See each week, chronicling the real of events that happened in the Emmett Till murder trial. Jesus, it's going to be a hard watch. They all come out the same week. So literally, I think it's starting at 4th all the way through. They coming through. So instead of me going to museums and kikiing at restaurants, I'll be ordering takeout, making cookies, and watching this shit. Maybe not. Maybe eating salad. We can do better. Neri said we got a choice.
We got a choice.
I'm eating kale and moving my body, meditating, and watching this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm down
Speaking
with
it
it.
manifested.
Yes.
Nerums.
Speaking it into existence.
Yep. You excited about Nita? Oh, never mind. I see what I'm excited about. Ooh, it's very ghetto.
Who run it?
Very ghetto.
Who run it? Who run it?
Ooh. Is you gonna wait till the beat drop?
Who run it? These bitches ain't run shit with y'all now. Cause the first hater step the first hater getting toast deep.
They just dancing. They can't see you dancing.
I know.
But they hear you bouncing.
They hear me bouncing.
Okay.
They hear me bouncing. Oh,
Yeah,
yo.
you like my outfit. What's her name? Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo.
Listen. Anybody up there named Gangsta Boo, Juicy J, Crunchy Black, Project Pack.
Oh, I got something for you.
It's
now.
gonna be trouble.
I know. That's your favorite part here.
What?
You right here.
You old pussy ass, cake ass, punk ass, trick ass, suck ass, fuck ass. Dick in the pussy ass, hey, white jelly cracking ass, nigga. You better get your bitch ass up off the street, nigga. You got 5 seconds.
That's how
to get your hating ass up out here, cause it's some trill
My
ass
team
niggas
pissed
in
me
this
off.
motherfucker.
Wait, run that back.
Y'all know the
Run that
motherfuckers
back. Y'all, this is what I do when
y'all
I'm mad at my team at work. That's all I want to
Yeah,
say.
you old pussy ass, cake ass, punk ass, trick ass, suck ass, fuck ass. Dick in the boot ass, KY
I love that intro.
Yo. This is fucking versus history right here, man.
Is it?
Yes, the first fight on the versus screen.
Is it the first fight?
Yes.
Who was I think? I keep thinking Teddy Riley was fighting. He was just fighting with himself.
Yes.
He wasn't fighting with nobody else. He was just fighting with
He's just
himself.
fighting with himself. Hell, Gucci Man and Jeezy ain't even fighting. You know,
They
it's
show,
long.
well, Gucci had way too many clothes on. I could tell by what everyone was wearing if the fight was real. What was the one start fighting? Kizzy, Izzy Bone. I knew Kizzy
Busy Bone, baby.
when he came in there with that wrinkled ass white t-shirt. I said, "Oh, he's gonna fight." I knew Gucci was gonna fight in that. What, he was in Fendi or Gucci to the head to the toe. He
Yes.
wasn't gonna tussle in that. And what's his name? Jeezy wasn't gonna tussle in his floor length mink with his Asian wife in the back. So all that was just for show. But Cleveland and Memphis, is that who they is?
Yes.
They came to show their black asses. Cleveland and Memphis showed they black asses.
Let me tell you.
It had the nerve. What they had in LA? Why ain't they have it in Cleveland or Memphis?
Because all of them are out in LA now. You know, everybody go to LA. You know, once we blow up, we're going to LA too.
Listen. Bye. Good night, Mom.
Oh, okay.
Good night, Mom.
Let me tell you about these motherfucking versuses. I hope y'all seen it. Because it was a sight to be seen.
First of all, they shouldn't even been in the verses together. I don't know what the fuck Swiss Beats over in Timberland doing. That don't make sense.
Nah.
3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs and Harmony.
But you know, they had to bring us. They had this long time beef.
First of all, what?
Yes, these niggas been beefing for a very long time.
3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs and Harmony
Yes.
have a beef.
Yes.
Why?
Because, you know, some of the Bone Thugs is holy rollers.
They let the Lord.
Yes. And then, you know, they be like 3 6 Mafia devil worshippers and shit like that.
I mean, it is called 3 6 Mafia.
Could be 36.
Sure.
Just like 4-2 Doug,
Who?
the rapper from Detroit. Baby, you need to stop acting like you don't know niggas from Detroit.
I love the Lord.
now you busy bone.
How about you let the Lord when he threw that Hennessy bottle, that Douce bottle? What the fuck he throw across that stage?
Now y'all ugly motherfuckers ain't gonna
I
be.
knew as soon as he said you ugly motherfuckers, they was gonna fight. Because he said that with a lot. He said the same bass he said with that intro. You old bitch ass nigga, old bitch ass. You old dirty ass motherfucker. I was like,
That nigga said,
I didn't even know where that energy came from. Also, I didn't know why they had that caution tape up.
because
It's like they manifested the fight. It made me so uncomfortable. What you doing?
So yes, I got joy from it.
But they really got beef over that.
Yeah, they had beef. But yeah,
I mean, 3 6 Mafia ain't nothing but trap emo music.
tell me more.
Nigga, what you just said that the demonic and it's emo shit. I don't think it's demonic, but I think it's emo.
You think it's emo?
I
Black
think
emo?
it's emo trap.
Emo trap.
Yeah, that's exactly what 3 6 Mafia is. Emo trap.
Tell me more.
It's nothing to be told, right? Like, think of the white people who do the emo, right? Like, they usually be wearing all them long, dark clothes and shit, and like they be talking about people, but they do it in a super intense way, and that's emo music. It's just trap.
Gotcha.
Look at the Chicken Head song. Yeah, you like my outfit, ain't nothing but that's emo shit. You put that to a bass, that's a sad song.
Yeah, you.
Like
I wonder if there's
my
a truth.
outfit.
Let me see if
Don't
there's
even
a-
fake the deal. Like, that's emo shit.
I'm about
Slob
to
on my knob like corn on the cob. That's an R&B song.
Slob on my knob.
Just trap beat.
Now you got me thinking if there's a acoustic version of chicken head.
It is.
I'm about to check and
Am I
see.
the first one who knew that?
Yes.
No, it's trap emo. Nothing wrong with trap emo.
See, chicken head
Yeah.
acoustic.
I mean, even bands that make you dance. I don't feel like trap emo.
No.
Bands that make you dance. Like, listen how, put on bands that make you dance and listen
Hold
to the
on.
beat.
I'm finding a chicken head.
They don't have that. They don't have no acoustic chicken head song. You looking for it?
Yes. Let's see.
Whoever do it will go viral.
Let's see.
They don't have it, Nero. You don't go find some white man. It ain't it, Nero.
About to see.
It's not.
Oh, I don't know.
What I told you, black emo, trap emo.
That ain't it.
But bands that make you dance even feel like trap emo. Just listen to how it sounds, though. You talking about you just bobbing with it because you see the visuals. You letting the visuals impact you. Listen to the song and how it even starts.
I don't know if I can roll with you.
Really? Look, what a real artist at. Sir Jeffrey ain't 3 6 Mafia ain't nothing but trap emo. Y'all can fight me all you want
Why are you bringing Sir Jeffrey into this?
because he's an artist.
Uh-oh.
I need real artists.
You
What you mean? Why I'm bringing them into?
talking about I'm a fucking artist.
Okay.
Never mind.
Sir Jeffrey got. Actually, he just released something. Listen, we about to go back and forth, but it is trap emo. But they start tussling. Also, go ahead. What you gonna say? This your check in, honey.
I'm gonna say I was thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It brought me back to my high school undergrad days.
I love that breakdown
Which one?
with Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mariah Carey.
Oh my god.
It got me then going on a whole deep dive on Mariah Carey. Remember when Mariah Carey went to a real ghetto phase?
break down.
Hey, that study breaking on down, that was the bop. But then do y'all remember Mariah Carey was on stage? I'm doing the best I got. Well, what I got? What she said? What did she say? I love that. I'm giving you the best I got. That was when her and Busta Rhymes be on stage drunk.
Yeah.
Baby, I can give it to you. That was a moment in time that I love. Are you looking for it?
Yes.
Why are you?
Because.
I'm giving you the best I got with what I got, or some shit like that. And you thought she was about to drop a whatchamacallit. You thought she was about to drop some gems. And she said that line and just turned around and walked away. You about to do it.
Best I can with what I got.
Do it
I'll do
again.
the best I can with what I
Let the beat go.
Oh.
Hey, that just feels like 2005. Do it again.
I'll do the best I can with what I got.
Hey. Don't that just feel like 2003? 2000?
I'm giving you the best I can with what I got.
And him. Who was that who said, oh? Was it DJ Clue?
Yeah.
Oh, like she said something.
Oh, drunk ass niggas just be drunk. Speaking of drunk, Miami done bought this strong ass port. I don't know where she done bought this from. This vintage ass port.
Yeah.
And y'all know I ain't really been drinking because I've been running these marathons and just just kind of keep my body in check because
Yeah.
I'm out here. I gotta stay prepared. I gotta stay ready. So I get
Almost
ready.
said something else, but we ain't ready for that.
What you talking about?
Fight for my fucking life.
I'm fighting for my fucking life. Stop it.
I'm not. We not even gonna tell you where
Nope.
that come from. Go ahead.
So I'm out here doing my these, and then Naomi asked and bought this damn strong ass port. This shit 20% alcohol. I done drunk
Just need
one
a sip.
sip.
You just need about 2 ounces.
I done drunk one sip. This shit then went straight to my head.
It's going to my head.
I can feel it.
I said, "Damn, take an aspirin."
I
Sit
said,
down.
"Oh my god!"
It's going to my head.
I said, "My tolerance is low."
When I first poured it, that's it. I said,
Yes.
"Oh, you only do like 2 ounces of this, honey."
I said, "Oh."
Port is an after wine, after dinner, or like before dinner. It's like an appetizer or dessert. It ain't why you drink nothing.
I just need a sip. I don't even need the whole thing.
With the sip, to make it burn.
Mm-hmm.
How'd the burn go?
Actually, it ain't burn because it's very smooth.
Smooth.
But I can tell you, when your ass ain't really been drinking like that, you can feel all the effects now.
Are you ready to go to Detroit and tell people? I think you should just not drink in Detroit because
Yeah.
you
know how niggas in
hear
Detroit,
me
man.
because
Now you're not drinking with old pussy ass bitch.
bitch ass. What is this? Do it again, Daryl. Let me ask. You want me to ask you the question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Niram, would you like a splash to drink?
No, I'm all right. I'm not drinking right now.
What?
Yeah, you old pussy ass, cake ass, punk ass, drink ass, suck ass, fuck ass.
Drink it.
I'm not drinking. As much as your ass used to drink. No,
No.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you old pussy ass, cake ass, punk ass, drink ass, suck ass.
Peer pressure.
And I'm like, I'm not drinking, man.
Yeah. I won't drink. Want me not drink with you?
No, you can do what you want to do.
I mean, I don't listen. I don't want to make it sound like Nyambi be doing shots, honey. But I do like a splash.
No, you do what you want to do. Like it, I'm not doing it because like it's a movement or anything. It's just like
It don't serve you.
it don't serve me right now, especially with me. Like I said, I'm training for these marathons. I'm training for these races. I got some other projects that I'm working on, and like one of the things I'm really just trying to do is make sure I am race ready all throughout the
all
year.
the time. All right, Floyd Mayweather. Because ain't that what Floyd said?
Yep.
He said, I'm ready to fight any moment. I don't know if he's ready to fight now, but that's what he said.
He said you're ready to fight any moment.
He said, I can get in the ring right now.
Especially with some of the deals and things that I got going on that's coming up in the future. Yeah. Like I just want to be able to
keep your skin clear.
Yeah. Because, Niram might be on TV, y'all.
Ooh. If Niram on TV, Niram gonna be on TV or depends who on there. You might not hear Niram no more. Nyambi.
Exactly.
What else going on now?
So that's about it. I'm just really just I think the thing I'm working on is just finishing up this big project that I've been working on for a very long time.
Gotcha.
For the past year. So like once I'm able to turn this project in, I can breathe a little bit before the next steps to this project happen. So yeah, shit, fuck around. Let me be on Good Morning America. We're packing all this shit up.
What a Good Morning? What? They don't pay. What are you just saying? That's just the start, honey.
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Okay, Fat Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I see you.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Is that the segue noise?
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead, hop into pillow talk.
So,
Bing bong.
so pillow talk. We only have a little bit of pillow talk because what we want to do is kind of get through all our shout outs. We got to get through our inbox in a little bit. We need to clean out our inbox a little bit. So we'll save the majority of time for that. But two things that we did want to talk about was we seen Candyman finally, y'all. I didn't hate it.
I hated it.
Why did you hate it?
Because the storyline, the plots, the whole.
I'm a sucker for Monkey Paw. And Nia DaCosta. What? Okay, finish. You said the storyline. What was bad about
The
it?
storyline, the plot, how the shit just ended, and all of a sudden now he Candyman.
Tell everyone.
And
Nigga,
then,
what?
And then the old Candyman metaphors into him, and then the police
Spoiler
shot
alert.
him, and then you come back, you look, he ain't there no more, and then she called Candyman out, and then his ass come back to life. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
And then Niram, not Niram.
And this nigga got a bee sting, and not,
Not going to the doctor. I just could not suspend disbelief. I was like, nigga, ain't no bee sting.
And this nigga at the
make your
dinner-
skin fall off.
And this nigga's at the dinner table picking off his skin.
Picking
and
off his
shit,
skin,
while
and the
everybody
bitch
eating.
laying up, and I blame. Now I'm Chloe again. Now I blame her. She laying up in the bed next to this nigga with half his arm falling off, and I'm her brother. Ding dong, boogeyman.
And then come to find out he the kid because Naomi watched it before me because I went to sleep, and I was like, just tell me, what is he? Is he Candyman? Is he? Then I was like, is he the kid? Is his mama the lady? And I done guessed all the shit, and then what happened? His mama was the lady. He the kid. Now he the new Candyman. I said, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, but like I took it as an army of Candyman. I took it as Candyman as a movement. Nero talking about, so do the Candyman kill all the white people?
Yes.
I was like,
Because when all the black people said it ain't nothing happened.
I don't.
They ain't get killed. So it's like, it's this new age Candyman where he just kill all the white people.
This
all
for gentrification.
Because all the white people were saying Candyman all in the mirror. And then so they got killed, but when the black people did it, it was like, it was a mess for me.
It had potential for me.
It had.
Like
but it was a
I
mess.
would not mind a part 2 to elaborate a little bit more.
No, thank you.
To say like, so is there my understanding is there an army of Candymans, right? Candyman is metaphoric for like pain and hurt of black men in America, and more so black hurt in the community. Like that's how I manifested what the Candyman is, right? It depending on who is manifested through, that's how they execute their pain, right? Because some people don't give a fuck, right? But then there was all the other people who did have restraint. So like that's how I interpret it, and I would like to go a little deeper on that.
Nope, it was a bust.
I told Niram the movie would have been great. Is like first of all, the movie was only 100
an
hour.
Fucking 90 minutes.
Well, even credits at least 15.
Yeah.
So this movie was only an hour and 15 minutes.
Fucking 75-minute movie. Got the nerve to be charging ass, which is bullshit.
And what they should have did was just condense that whole 75 minutes to like 30 and had that at, or 45 and had that as the opening and made this like a 2.5 hour movie to then explore. Like, we still don't know why, right? Like, we still don't know why it goes back to the 1800s. Unless that was in the first Candyman, and I don't remember that, right? Like, that's what I was craving. Like, it didn't matter too much for me, like, who got shot and why and all that. But, like, I am a sucker for an origin story. And I think if they pivoted that way, it would have been interesting. Or they could have did it the other way and followed the family more, right? I wouldn't mind if we went more in their childhood. Because the girlfriend had some trauma, too.
Yeah.
Right? Like it
was plot holes.
Yeah.
Like even her daddy talking about, you know, daddy can fly. Like what that had to do with anything about
I
the
assume
movie.
he got hurt too because of it.
But still, we ain't go back to it.
What?
We didn't go back to it. She literally had a flashback to her daddy jumping out the window, and then we never went back to it. We could have just left that. No even point to have it there.
Yeah, or she could have just said it. Like, you know, dad, when he passed, or dad, you know, passed from a very tragic way or a traumatic way. Like, it could have been that. So, like, that's what I'm saying is potential where I was like, yeah, we can dive. I honestly could have just had a show about her brother. It could have just been a romantic comedy about a black gay man just looking for love in Chicago.
Yeah.
We can just drop Candyman. Let's make it a rom-com. All right, the real Candyman. Because I thought he was the breakout actor.
He was.
Every time he came on the screen, I was like, yes, tell me more about him.
Yeah,
he made me laugh. He made me do all the things.
Nice.
Then on the other side of it, we seen Harlem on Amazon Prime. We watched it all.
Yeah.
It was good. It was cute. It was cute. I'll start with the constructive, then we get into all the bops. I don't know where that Harlem at. That ain't what Harlem looked like.
A scheme that Todd
And I done been all
up.
up down 1-2 Frederick Douglass and all. I done been up all them streets. I ain't what it look like. And the restaurants ain't that nice. And I don't mean nice, elegant, like friendly. Hey, welcome, y'all.
No.
Did you put a reservation? What you here for? It ain't just no jump. And then when the sis was like, oh, you so late for brunch, you turned to dinner. You got 90 minutes.
Depending on the day, you only got 60.
Shout out to Melba's.
We're never going to let that down.
I don't even know if we even told that story. We don't got to. Shout out to Melba in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first area of criticism or critique. Again, not a make or break. Go out. Too long didn't read. It's great. Go see it. It's a bop.
Yes.
Constructive criticism, because we tell the truth on this show. That ain't look like Harlem to me. Did you see? Only thing that looked like Harlem was when they kept flashing on the same street with the Popeyes. Every time they did like a city zoom out, they was always on that street with Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Did it look like Harlem to you?
No, that wasn't no Harlem.
I had talked to a friend. Nadifa said it was Brooklyn. Nadifa said it was in Williamsburg, Fort Greene. Nah, I could say it did kind of look like Fort Greene. Mm-hmm. It did look like a little like Fort Greene, but I ain't never seen no Harlem like that. Can y'all point me to the direction? Because I would like to stay there.
It must be in No-High.
Listen.
Or So-High. What is it?
So-High? South Harlem? Yeah. The white people just take everything. Now, they did get that right about the gentrification.
Mm-hmm.
White people take everything.
Yes, they are.
Also, the critique I'm done with. I'm done, but I also enjoyed it. Like, why do big black girls got to be like the loud one? The thicker one of the bunch, because there's always one thicker friend.
Mm-hmm.
And she's thick and darker skin. Why she always got to be the loud one? I don't know.
Is that a touching point for you, baby?
I don't know. Like, it was good. Like, I liked her. Like, I think she was honestly one of the standout stars. Like, I'm fascinated by her. I think this is her breaking. Like, like, it's not a critique on her acting. She understood the fucking assignment.
Okay.
I'm talking to the writers. Like, why is it that? Why is it always that?
Because that's the trope of larger women.
Also, why They had an episode dedicated to this. I would love to hear your thoughts. And we're not going to go too deep. We'll keep it high level because I know it literally just came out this weekend. I love how they had the episode about fat nigga season with cuffing season. But why on TV they be scared to show fat people together? Like, fat people be in relationships together. Mm-hmm. Why is that never highlighted? Like, why don't I ever see that on television? Why don't I see? Only time I see that on television was This Is Us with Kate and Toby. Is that his name?
Yes, Toby.
Oh. Why I don't see two big fat black people together?
Right.
That's why we asked Lena to put Niram and Nyambi on the Shy as Papa's parents. Right. Because I'm a woman of particular size, and Niram also a person of particular size.
Yeah.
Why is that not? Why I don't see big fat black love on TV?
Where's the fat black love? Where is the fat black love?
Like, what is that about?
That's a good question, baby. I don't know.
Is that strange? Is that weird? Like, I just, like, even when you like see people dating, it's like it could be a big man or a big woman, but you never see them together.
And you won't see them in a love scene either.
Because it's like how both stomachs fit.
We'll show you.
How you put both stomachs on the screen. So those are the things I think about. There's other stuff. The guy from P Valley on there who don't say many words. I think his name Tyler or something. I forgot his name for the P Valley.
The paint. It's something.
He's just a bouncer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What his name like? I feel like it was Crystal or Diney or something like that.
I think it was like Diamond or something like that.
Yeah. He on there. You got any other critiques before I go on all the good stuff?
No critiques. I can start off with, if you like what it kind of remind me of is 20s, but now they're in their 30s. Like, they could have just changed the name from Harlem to 30s.
Yeah, like, because I think Harlem is very misplaced. They could have been in Chicago, all I knew, because that was not Harlem.
They could have been in Chicago. They could have been Detroit. They could have been
Cleveland, anywhere, Atlanta. Yeah.
But I think the things that they was having, you know how BET got that 20 show, and it's like all the things that women in 20s go through. Yeah. I think the show was 30s. Yeah. All the things that women in their 30s go through. Yeah. Because they definitely not 20. Ain't nobody gonna tell me Megan Good playing 20.
Oh, other critique. Why never we get shows like this about black men? What black men be doing in their 30s? That's why I love Love Life so much. Yeah. Because it was a different slant on it. Yeah. Anywho, Megan Good. She acted. All the women was good. Like, I did appreciate the LGBTQ perspective that they have at the forefront that wasn't so stereotypical, right? It had stereotypical moments, but it was nice just to see it front and center.
Yeah, you know, old girl kind of remind me of Hattie if she grown up.
Yeah, it reminds me of Hattie when Hattie get her shit together. But I don't know if Hattie ever gonna get her shit together. Shout out to the 20s. Like, she the type that always gonna be on that fuck shit for a very long time. I'm trying not to give it away, but Whoopi Goldberg was in it. Yeah. She doing what Whoopi understand the fucking assignment. Why do Whoopi not have one wrinkle on her face, one age mark, nothing? Whoopi looks absolutely amazing and has continued to act her ass off. Jasmine Guy over there playing Jamaican Whitley. It's great. I don't know if I believe Jasmine Guy is Boo Boo Kitty Mama though. Y'all know Boo Boo Kitty from Empire? She on there. I don't know if I believe that.
I can kind of believe it, but the Jamaican accent?
Yeah, that Jamaican accent.
Is Jasmine Guy Jamaican?
No. Actually, before I start lying on her, from that accent, no.
I'm about to Google this.
Jasmine Guy, I feel like she from like Cleveland. She from Bloom Thugs and Harmony. She acting well, her accent's just bad.
Yes, like, is she Jamaican?
I don't think she's Jamaican.
Hey like, Siri, is Jasmine Guy Jamaican?
Just put in Jasmine Guy and find out her Wikipedia. I thought Jasmine Guy was civil rights black. Maybe she might hit us with a Creole, but that's just stereotype because she lighter. She's lighter. But no, but she's acting well. Like, the accent isn't. She's acting so well that you're able to overlook the accent. Put it that way. You don't believe in Nirams?
No. Oh, here you go. We'll say Hollywood's worst fake Jamaican accent. And they got Jamaican. It's like a top 10 list of Hollywood's fake Jamaican accent.
The thing is, she didn't have to speak with an accent. Like, she could have just been like, she been away from Jamaica so long she didn't. Or they could have just had her slip into the accent, like say if she got upset or happy And then you wouldn't have been able to notice it so bad. But they had her in her bag on the accent the whole show, where it's just like, no, sis. It was like 1, 2, 3. I was like, what?
They say Jasmine Guy as a female lead sounds predictably like Whitney going undercover in Jamaica.
What did I just say? What did I say? But she acted well.
She did, but
the accent was just bad.
Horrible Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, can imagine in the casting call and then be like, Jasmine, we need you to play
Jasmine. No.
Your character is a Jamaican woman.
This Jasmine.
Her 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
What the fuck?
I got it, tree. Jasmine just American, right? I shouldn't say just. She's American.
She was born in Boston. That's all that they gotta be.
This just revenge for all the British people who be playing black. What'd you say, Nero? You said all the black Brits.
The black Brits be coming
come
over
here
here
playing Detroit. That's just revenge.
Taking all our good jobs, good acting jobs.
All the good jobs.
Yes, from all the black men. Got me thinking that I need to go ahead and start getting some acting lessons because ain't no damn black actors in it.
Well,
shit.
There's only like one big man on there.
Look.
So
Lil Rel, move over, nigga.
You about to take L'Oreal bag of being a 40-year-old daddy?
Yeah,
that's L'Oreal's bag.
That is his bag.
40-year-old husband daddy.
Jasmine Guy from Boston. She's from fucking Roxbury. Playing
with Bobby Brown and them.
Yeah, playing fucking 1, 2, 3.
Come on, we losing focus.
Oh, she from Affluent. What is Collier Heights?
Yeah, Jasmine Guy come from Monteith.
Oh, Jack and Jill.
Don't play with her now.
Jack and
First
Jill.
of all, I like Jasmine Guy.
I do too, but I did not like that Jamaican accent.
I knew that a mile away. It was gonna be bad. Ooh, the black girl, the thicker girl who was pretending to be a Jamaican natty, sounded better.
Yes.
For her Jamaican accent, even Boo Boo Kitty when she slipped into her Jamaican accent. I said, so they couldn't hire a speech coach. Jasmine might have said, "Fuck that."
Tree.
Y'all gonna get this. What I learned on YouTube.
And I know they can do it if motherfucking Idris Elba and
over here playing. What was his name in The Wire? Who he played?
Damn.
Avon.
Was it Stringer Bell?
Stringer Bell. Oh no, that was what's his name who played Avon.
Or Avon Barksdale.
Yeah.
So if Idris Elba, the other Idris that play on Snowfall,
that nigga really play with us.
If motherfucking Lamar on BMF,
and then we don't forget One Teardrop.
Oh yeah, Daniel Kaluuya from fucking Get Out can play our civil rights black leaders.
The Black Panthers.
If all these motherfuckers can play all these American ass accents, Jasmine Guy
can do Jamaican.
Can do a fucking Jamaican accent. God damn. They taking all our fucking jobs.
Yeah, they ain't taking your
They
jobs.
are.
If you don't get out your Republican
there's other black Americans who want to play black Americans.
Columbus Short?
Yes.
Y'all, guess what I'm listening to? Then let's just go on a shout out because we're not doing it. We'll come back and talk about Harlem because we're not, look, the port done got to us. We ain't doing no service. Y'all want to know a good book? Nadifa put me on. You know Columbus Short? He got an audio book on Audible.
Shut up.
Go listen to it. It's called Short Stories.
Shut up.
By Columbus Short.
You got a favorite excerpt?
Tam, I know you read like 1,000 books a year. Please go listen to this Audible book. I love all of these. What are you talking about? One of my favorite scenes is when Columbus Shorts was talking about how he thought he was about to get fired from Scandal, but Shonda pulled him in his office and was like, yo, so-and-so sleeping with your wife, right? He was like, what? And then another scene he was talking about, he was fucking Britney Spears, and he was like, allegedly. And I ain't gonna give it away. It's a whole scene about Britney Spears. Go listen to it. Columbus Short. And to put in perspective, y'all know Will Smith Audible is about 20 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Obama's was about 30. Cicely Tyson's was like 28. When I read Heavy, it was about 9-10. Guess how long Columbus Short life story is?
How long?
What you think, Nam?
2.5 hours?
3 hours.
Shut the fuck up.
So it's a quick read. I literally read it when I had insomnia. I listened to it when I had insomnia one night. I listened to the entire book. And I was literally in the bed crying, laughing. Aaron was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "I am," but Columbus is not.
I'm trying to do the math on how many words this is. if one, they say 100 words is equivalent to a minute of speaking. Yeah, his is only 3 hours.
And full of juice. The entire 3 hours. Short story, Columbus Shorts. Go ahead and read it with me, y'all. All right, come on. Let's do this shout out on a Monday. We're going to catch up on Apple Podcasts, emails, voicemails. That way we're just all at the same baseline as we're wrapping up the entire year. So some of these are from a while back, but you know what? You sent them in and we're going to read them
still. We're going to read them. We're going to listen to them. We're going to do what we got to do. So we got some Apple Podcasts. The first one says, Here Near from Sounds Like Terror. And it says, Here Near, let me go ahead and leave this since you sounded salty on the last Shout Out Friday. Love y'all.
I was like, Neil was going for a month.
I don't care.
Talking about ain't nothing when I come back. No.
Ain't nothing. Y'all see, y'all motherfuckers flaky.
Omarion out here thriving and shit. People going through it, Neil.
I'm just saying, like, we leave for a couple weeks and ain't nobody be like, damn, I'm going to send them some 5-star rating reviews.
No.
God damn.
People trying to stay afloat and get their kids these Tickle Me Almos.
That's whack.
I know.
We did all these episodes. 414 episodes.
Best podcast hands down by Just Love and Laugh. And it says, best podcast hand down. I'm only leaving this review so y'all will be more discoverable. Plus, I leave a review at least once a year to ensure I'm doing my part. I've listened to all 400 some episodes. I've been rocking with y'all from the start. Keep up. The good is so much needed. Thank you so much.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
That made my heart smile.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's true. That's all y'all. We need y'all to do. We don't ask for no money. We on Patreon. We don't be putting what the folks be doing. They cash up and Zelle.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Nothing.
Nope. Just a 5-star review. That's all we need. Email. Go ahead, Nerums.
We got one from Desiree, and it says, "Hey Nero, Naomi, and Mabel. Rapper Young Dolph was murdered in his hometown, Memphis. Shaking my head. He was 36. I didn't listen to I didn't listen to him, but have learned he did not hang with deadbeat dads. He flew out 2 people that was fired from Duke University by paying his song while they was working, and gave him $20,000. And he felt that hating on another nigga was some bitch shit. Big facts, hand clap.
I agree. I didn't know much about him, but he didn't seem problematic. You know what I'm saying? He seemed very family oriented.
You ain't never heard that song, Get Paid, Young Nigga Get Paid?
No.
What?
I don't think I have.
Oh my God.
I'm sure Get Paid, Young Nigga.
Get Paid, Young Nigga Get Paid.
It sounds like you singing like a real bad Negro spiritual.
Oh, okay. Wait till you hear it.
What is this?
It's called Get Paid, Young Nigga. So they was playing this when they got fired.
Paper out your mouth.
I mean, we're at.
Starbucks.
Get paid, young nigga.
Yes. I don't know.
Young nigga get paid. Whatever you do, just make sure you get paid.
I don't know if you can pay. That'd be like me playing it down for my nigga C Murder.
So they was playing that. They was playing that, I think, at a
I don't know
Starbucks.
if that's a fireable offense,
at
though.
Duke. And then they fired their ass.
I don't know if that's a fire. That's a conversation. To be like, you can play Get Paid, Young Ninjas, Get Paid. We need the edited version.
And then they fired him. He found out, flew him out,
That's
gave
good.
him $20K a piece.
That's nice. That's nice.
And told them they were some hating ass bitches.
Yeah, that's what I said. It don't feel like that was that feels like a conversation, not a fireable offense. They was doing a lot.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Niram, I can't believe you lasted that long at a HBCU. Shit, me either. Those living conditions were not it.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. That sounded like you needed.
Niram was hating. I had to come K for the HBCUs.
It sounded like you needed to mention it in therapy. I did. Howard reached agreement with the students, but the details won't be revealed.
Of course not. That's why I didn't even bring it up. Yep.
It was hard. It was hard being in that HBCU, especially one of the no-name ones. The ones niggas.
Don't do that.
What? It is.
Don't call it a no name.
It is a no-name HBCU.
Can we think of a kinder name?
A no-name. No-name HBCU.
Division 2.
No-name HBCU. Because when you think of HBCU, you think of like Harvard. You think of you know, I got a speech impediment. Howard, Spelman, Clark, Hampton.
Wilberforce.
You know, and it just stops right there.
Shut up. They got Mega Evers. Keep going. How many companies can we keep going? Business School of Law. What's that one in Detroit? Lewis College.
Lewis College of Business.
What's some more? FAMU.
Central State. Is it Central State?
View.
Is it Central State or Central?
I thought it was Central.
It's in Ohio.
Prairie View, FAMU, Jackson. Essence State is a black college, right?
Probably.
Don't do that.
I don't want to get the Jackson State. Schoolcraft.
I'm just
Why are you making up shit? Insecure.
Garrett Morgan.
Okay. Thank you, Nyambi. We're done. We're moving on. But still, we named all those, and mine still ain't come up because it's a no-name black college.
Yeah. I don't like that, Nero.
It is, though.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all, like, you know, and all 1,200 of y'all. Insecure, please tell me that y'all will speak on the final season again. I love Issa.
I'm wait till it's over.
I was a fan since her show, Miss Adventures of a Black Awkward Girl.
You on YouTube?
Yes. The realistic stories and accurate portrayal in Inglewood. And she got chef kiss emoji. Would love to experience that one day.
Yeah.
Young Miami said, let me put that on.
Your mommy said, Daddy, let me put it in your face like roaches.
Because Didi said when he was one, he woke up with roaches on his face.
When it's no chiss.
When it's no chiss.
We got to work. Black people, we got to work on our accents.
When it's no chiss. Niram, I believe that genre of music is reggaeton.
Niram be making his own shit up.
I don't know what it's called.
It come on.
And Apple Music, it's called Urban Latino.
Oh my God. That white people came up with that terminology. Urban Latino?
Yes. That's what they say.
What?
Yes, it's a Urban Latino.
You need to file a complaint. I'm like, this is offensive.
Nyambi, you are hilarious, intelligent, and I know you can dress.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how you don't have more friends because I feel that you are good company.
I am good company. I'm
think
very
that
awkward though.
Do you think that us 25-year-olds to be too young to know stuff that I'm familiar with? I mean, come on, I'm not a Gen Z. I'll be 26 next month.
You are absolutely prime.
Also,
you were a leader.
Also, you was wrong for letting Niram do all the driving. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all not spring chickens.
Y'all not spring chickens. Hopefully it is discussed how y'all will put in effort next time y'all move.
Yeah, we paying somebody. I'm gonna just show up. Me and Mabel just gonna arrive.
I know y'all are.
Next is Negro Land from Juliana. It says, Nyambi, I've been reading Negro Land too. And our kind of people, we're on the same wave. I'm going to have to update y'all on my life before the year's up. I never thought about those iron things on the door, but y'all are so right. Also, y'all have me saying a scheme that Todd set up randomly and people look at me confused. Have a good week. Ain't it a scheme that Todd set up just fits so many viewpoints, especially at work?
It does.
When people say something, you be like, this is a scheme that Todd set up.
Scheme that Todd set up.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead, Neil.
Says, hey y'all, it's Ty. I forgot to mention in my voicemail that I need my induction to the Sisterhood of No Sisters packet.
We'll be doing something at the top of the year.
Please include all of y'all dues and expectations. Also, Niram, can you put Black Love Matters app on the schedule, please?
Niram
is trying to work on his load management.
Y'all couldn't tell me that app would not be lit though.
I think it would be lit.
I think it would be so lit.
But the thing is, Niram is working on his load management, and Nyambi is not going to take charge of it.
I don't know how to create an app.
Hey, I'm not talking about the app part. I'm talking about the managing of the app and talking to the people.
I love talking to the people.
When the last time you talked to the people on Instagram?
I be forgetting. I'm I'm in charge of this.
Meanwhile, Nyambi,
I be getting messages. Apologies for the delay.
Nyambi ass be up on Instagram 3 a.m. because that's when all Nyambi look at all her shit that be showing me. Look, Niram, look at this.
I love Black people with pets. That's my new favorite account.
But ain't doing not one post, ain't responding to not one DM.
Are you trying to call me out?
I'm just saying.
Is that a call to action? Are you calling me in or out?
I'm just saying. I'm going to put this app together, and then I'm getting busy with some other things that I'm working on, and I'm leading on Nyambi, and she ain't going to do nothing. And so then it's just going to fit.
I got a whole sisterhood out there to support me. We get some moderators.
That's why y'all ain't no sisters.
Because we all going to sit there and support.
That's why y'all ain't no sisters. So,
I'm going to give me some moderators.
Okay. So
And we
yes,
gonna handle business.
I would love to do it, but I think with my load management and then the outcome of it, it's gonna lean all on me.
Don't do that. Don't do like I won't participate. Don't do that.
Big correct to the move to the Big Apple. And since we are all vets, let's talk about this show and this show. Anyways, I'm proud of you guys. Keep inspiring the people. Talk to y'all later.
Perfect. Next is Kitchen Table Talk. This is from Tally. It says, "Hey, Nirma Nyambi, I'm reporting to you live from Broadway County, Florida, and the dating down here is ghetto. I just came up upon your podcast Googling Black dating advice for women podcast." That one came up. Google is a scheme that Todd set up. I don't know if I give dating advice, do I?
Yes, you do.
I ain't dated in a while though, and do not regret listening to it one bit. I actually decided to start at the very first one. Okay, but the reason I was searching in the first place is because I recently got out of a situationship. It ended it because of a joke gone left. I wanted to play a joke. Sis. What done happened?
Shit.
Basically, while he was at work, I told him he forgot his Facebook book open and didn't respond to any text after that, mind you. Did I do that right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was never even in the Facebook. He started blowing me up and sending messages like, "Stop being nosy." So I said, "Wait a second, this is getting serious." So the Leo and me called him and was like, "So that's what we're doing now?" I feel like it's disrespectful that you could do that to me. Still playing as if I found something out and went through his messages. His response was, "You're my homegirl. We aren't together. I don't want a girlfriend. You could have been doing you as well." But mind you, this guy literally sleeps with me every night. We are sexually active. We go on dates often. We literally on the phone all the time. We have been in conversations about working towards solidifying a relationship. Just the response alone let me know that it wasn't for me. I decided that I've been wasting my time with this guy for a year, expecting to eventually get that solid title. Oh, a year? Oh, no. And it wasn't until that moment I realized that I was dating Florida man. Where was that? And it would never be more than what it is. We were just playing house. I'm in my mid-20s, and it's starting to look like that lifestyle that I desire is almost slim to none, because now I got to heal myself and then start at ground zero and pray. I meet someone genuine with no ulterior motive. Shake my head. You guys are definitely restored my faith, though. My question is, what are some red flags when dating? How can you notice when someone's being genuine? Is it true that a guy knows what he wants as soon as he's presented to him? Why would a guy not be honest when dating multiple people? I actually feel like it's unfair because it doesn't give me the option to stay or leave. P.S. I'm not immediately jumping back in the dating scene, but just wanted to be aware of future purposes. Ooh, this is a good one.
It is a good one.
Red flags, Nira. Oh, what? Well, you want to answer that? Is it true that guys knows what they want as soon as it's presented to them?
I would say some of them do. Yeah.
I was gonna say it depends on the nigga, right?
Yeah,
Some
it
niggas don't
depends
even
on the
know
nigga.
themselves, and
Yeah.
so they not gonna. They know what appears to be best for them based off niggas they trying to imitate, right? But anyway, I'll let Nira answer.
I think about a good friend that I grew up with and went to high school with, and he met a young lady off of one of these dating apps, and as soon as he seen her, he literally was like,
Should we have them on the show?
We should. And then 3 months later, they got engaged.
Because that is not my. I can't even get it out. The Lord telling me to be quiet.
Yes, because that's not Naomi's ministry
At all.
So
Ask me, was Nero the one when I first met him?
was I the one?
No.
You wasn't the one either. Hey, just being true.
When you figured out a month?
No, absolutely not. So yeah, like
It depends on the man.
I think it depends on the man, but I also think the situations are a little bit different now that it is when we was going back. I also think that Harlem brought it up as well, because you was like, hold up, there's not really that. I think in this day and age, like, and I hate to put it this way, but I'm gonna try to explain it the best way I can. You can help me with this. Okay. There's so few like available men that's out there.
Yeah, because I don't know if I believe that, but you told me it is.
Yeah,
so
when you think about
receive it.
Okay, well, think about the prisoner pipeline. Think about how there's more women going to getting degrees and getting higher education, and how more women are getting higher roles and jobs and things of that. And meanwhile, more niggas is just going to jail. So I think, like that. I personally think like that limits the pool, and that then makes it seem like y'all are competing against each other for all of this limited pool of niggas, and then you add the fuck niggas in there that knows that, who listen to Kevin Samuels on a regular basis,
who knows it and
who knows it and weaponize it, and then just use that against y'all.
And they got their own mama shit.
Yes, and
it makes it bad. Black women should just get with Asian men. I think Asian men are the black women of there.
Probably is. But I think
that's a different episode.
But I think, to say all that, and it's all being generalized, there are men out there who just want a life, right? And I just think about my homeboy. Like, go ahead. He been wanting like love for like the longest.
Since he been 10.
Like, that's the thing that he's ever wanted.
Is a wife,
a kid,
career.
2.5 houses, or not 2.5 kids, a house,
a dog, and a barbecue.
So like that was the thing he's always wanted, but I think that's few and far between, because if you think about, most of these niggas don't know themselves. Most of these niggas ain't got no mentorship to even learn like what it even is to be a black man in this generation. Because
then I think about some of your friends who are good guys but will be bad in relationships, right? Where it's just like, oh, you should be like figuring out what you want to do, but it's just like whoever you marry or the next lifetime relationship you're gonna get in, you about to destroy them.
Yeah, because
like you literally, and they're good guys, right? But it's like, oh, you're gonna destroy whoever is coming behind that just because of where you at right now. Yeah.
And like I think that's like those are extremes, right? Because I think about the guy you probably talking about. It's like like he's good on paper. Great job. Yeah. Very respectful. Yes. Well traveled. Yep. But got mama issues and got women issues.
Yes. And it's not the very clear one, right? So as you're talking about red flags, I think there's always the overt ones. The ones who be talking about 3 6 mafia, old bitch ass, or like, if they coming at you like that, like Project Pat, no. But I think it's more of the subtleties, right, out of red flags that you got to watch out for. Like, I mean, I think you did it when you was trying to play this joke on and you got all offended. But I think I don't want to pick on your friend, right? But it's when your friend came to visit, right? Like, he was making that girl do a lot of work to see him.
Yeah.
And it was just like, red flag, right? And there's something about it that I couldn't put my finger on why it bothered me. But it was because it was like an unspoken red flag. Where I do believe if someone is interested in you, they will put in effort. Right, and effort all around. Never mind, I'm about to give up too much of my friend's business. Let me rephrase this question. What are other red flags?
What you about to give up?
Nothing.
Oh, let me hear. Give us the tea.
I think your intuition, sis. I think that's the biggest red flag. Like, when something ain't hitting like it's supposed to hit, trust it. Then on the other side of that, I also would say don't confuse your intuition with stepping out your comfort zone. As Black women, I would say it is okay to date outside of our race. It's also okay to date like someone who may make a little bit less money than you too, right? Like, for your happiness, I think it's okay to expand your scope. So that's what I say. And I don't think that is compromising your expectations too, right? So don't take this as Nyambi saying that, but I do think it's okay to step out of your comfort zone. Everybody don't got to be a Morehouse man. Everybody don't got to be an alpha man, right? Like, those are the type of things. Like, could you think about seeing yourselves or going on dates with other folks like that? So I think that you're doing what you're supposed to do. You should be dating and lean into saying yes a little bit more than saying no, just to experience different types of men. That's what I would say. Because I think even as women, sometimes we get in our rut of dating the same type of nigga. And we be like, dang, why I keep experiencing this?
Because you keep dating the same type of nigga.
Right? Like, be open to dating someone that's slightly different. Be open to dating that dude that may be a little corny, right? Be open to some of that shit. And corny is all, what's it called? Relative to you, right? But like, those are the things I think as you get older, and I've seen people who are super successful in relationships and finding someone who is open to that a little bit.
Yeah.
But not the core value shit, right? Like, respectful, like, they should be able to take care of themselves. Like, when I say they make less than you, they should be able to stand on their own 2 feet.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that is the baseline. Like, if they can't do that, then no. So, like, those are the types of things. Like, he got to make $100,000? can he make 70? Right? Or if you make 80, can he make 60? Right? Like those types of things. Where when the taxes go, you gonna balance out anyway. Right. And is that 20,000 worth your look? Now we the niggas. I just want peace.
But I think that's
that type of stuff.
But that's the thing though, because like it's the thing of everybody has this picture in their head.
Yes. Letting go of the picture. That's what I would say. Tall,
dark, handsome, make 6 figures.
Yeah, maybe he light, round, and red. But he treats you like a fucking queen. Yeah. Worship the ground you work on. Give you these beautiful babies. Love your family as much as you love them. Lifts you up. Know your spot. Damn. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. But I think that also I think that's where we blame TV at.
True.
Because most of our ideas and stuff that we get comes from like modern media and tropes.
True.
So if all we see is
the boy from the pink, because he is a statue.
Yeah.
With that thick, he even talked about old skinny dude. I was like, he did. I was like, what did he breed this light skinned dude, this thick ass neck?
But like, if all y'all know are these certain tropes, and these are the tropes that y'all want in real life, like, oh, this is what I want.
Actually, I think I want to start voting to bring more realistic black men on TV. Because some of the black men, like, all black men got 6 packs. Do they now?
No.
Oh, I just wasn't sure from TV they do.
Hell, even dude from fucking Love Life. That nigga had a 6 pack.
That nigga is built, okay? I was like, wow. Surprisingly, like, as a running joke with me and my friends, I said, that nigga got out the shower. I said, wait. What the Captain America's happening here? What the Universal Soldier's going on?
But I think I think that is the thing though. Like these are the tropes that we think of when it comes to success. Like a 6-figure nigga is what niggas think of when you come to success. Yeah. And there's so many other things that are markers or sliders.
Yes. That's as non-negotiables. I mean, that's the nice to have, but I don't know if it's a non-negotiable. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We didn't help. Sorry.
We showed it.
But what I would say is do what you do, continue to date, expand out your comfort zone, get very, very clear on your core values and what was not negotiable. Have fun. Also, a nigga don't make your life. Sure right? Like that you can still live a fulfilled life and not be with someone, or you can be with multiple people too. So just open yourself to that possibility and make sure you good too. Right? And I know you say you're not jumping back into it because you want to like work on yourself, but make sure you enjoy yourself and make sure like you good, just you too. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're doing some calls now?
Yeah, as always. So leave us a voicemail, 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Let's get these voicemails popping.
Ooh, where that voice come from? Come on, Barry. Everybody don't got a baritone, Barry White.
I'm glad you all are thriving and surviving as we end 2021. I'll probably call more than once. But anyway, this is the caller from Texas. Child, Naomi, that love life. Your boy was really frustrating me, but you are right. We need to see more representation of us getting our happy ending. Yep. And the two leads, I want to say Jessica Williams and our boy William Jackson, they're cute together. Yep. Yes, that Adele album is all me. I don't understand Summer Walker. I'm not here for Summer Walker. And I had to pause y'all a couple of times because I wanted to call so bad, but I waited till my lunch break. All right, so Niram, you and Mabel, y'all take care. Everybody take care. Y'all stay safe, and listen for y'all soon. All right, bye.
All right.
I told you, and Summer Walker can sing. She can sing to the ground, but I just can't relate to the lyrics she talking about, honey. I'm like, what? Fuck him and go do this. I'm like, girl, if you and Ari Lennox sit down. Also, is Ari Lennox home? Because they ain't gonna get my girl over there trapped in Amsterdam.
I want y'all to know, this Tanaja, I want y'all to know that I have not even listened to this podcast that y'all just dropped yet, but I'm so excited that I got that notification.
Thank you.
That I just wanted to say, hey, how are you? How was your holiday? Okay, how is everything going? Are you settling in good? I just want to see how y'all doing before I listen to the podcast. I'm sure y'all going to, tell us about it, but I wanted to ask anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to listen, and I'm probably going to call back. Okay. Girl, why the hell is you?
Who is that? Oh.
Tanaja.
No, I said, what? She said, who the hell is
I don't know.
I'd be liking to listen to see if something going on, but we hanging in there, taking it step by step, day by day, honey.
That's all we can do.
All we can do.
That's all we can do.
What happened?
Hey guys,
Hey.
my name is Ebony. This is my first time calling in.
Oh, what's
I hope
up?
y'all can hear me because I'm driving and I'm on Bluetooth. But anywho, first of all, this is one of like 3 voicemails I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
But okay, so remember when y'all were talking about that show, which I thought it was called Love Life, about the black man that goes with the white lady, but then he started liking the black girl.
Yeah.
So supposedly, I thought y'all said that was called Love Life on HBO Max.
It is.
But I haven't even gotten to, I don't even know if I'm watching the right show.
Season 2.
Anna Kendrick was in the show, and she's in the show that I'm watching. So is it an episode that I haven't gotten to? Or is it a completely different show?
Season 2, mama.
Season 2.
So that's number 1. I'm going to call back before the lady cuts off on me because I be hearing her cut off people all the time.
Yep.
Let me just start the second one.
All right.
It's season 2.
Anna
Kendrick is season 1, and she is in season 2.
Okay. I'm back. It's Ebony again.
What's
so
up,
my second question was, okay, so I'm only 23.
Yeah.
I graduated college in April with a Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering.
All right.
And I work for a power company in Alabama. That's where I'm from, unfortunately.
Oh, my God.
I design power lines. But I think I know I want to go ahead and try to break into the tech industry. I wanted to do it since before I graduated college.
Yeah.
I got offered, the first job I got offered I took because I needed some money.
Yes.
But my question is, because I know now you work in HR, so I'm guessing with that tech company.
Yeah.
And Miriam, if you have advice also, just how do you guys think I should go about breaking into the tech industry? I already have a degree in STEM.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to figure out what type of certifications I need to get, and just kind of how to go about that.
Yeah.
Because right now, I've only been working with the company I work with now for about 6 months, but I really don't like them. It's keeping very much racist, conservative, right-wing, good old country boy. And I mean, I am in Alabama, but still. But any advice would be helpful, would be great. Am I starting too soon? I've only been here for 6 months. Is it too soon to try to switch jobs? Or can I just go ahead and get my certifications and work on those? And what do y'all think is best? Oh, also might I add, I'm 23. I don't have any kids. I'm not in any relationship. I don't have anything really tying me down for moving.
Yeah.
Well, get the hell up out of there
I can't really
then.
go anywhere. So any advice would be helpful.
Absolutely.
And I miss you guys. I haven't uploaded since I think Halloween. Or Halloween. Is that what Naomi was calling me? But okay, bye. Any advice would be helpful, and love you guys.
Yeah.
And keep doing the podcast. All right, bye.
Perfect.
Do you want to answer this or you want to go to the
I'll
next
answer
one?
it. So my advice is look into Afrotech definitely. Yes, you can go ahead and get certifications. If you just first go to all the big tech companies. So look at the Googles, look at the Amazon, look at the Facebooks, all of that type of stuff. And just type in like your formal training, electrical engineering, and just honestly see what jobs coming up, because whatever preferred degree is going to come up. But what I think your sweet spot is going to be is in the data centers and then cloud services, right? So look at Microsoft, their cloud, look at Google and their cloud, look at Amazon, I think it's called AWS, right? Like I think that cloud experience would translate really good with your electrical engineering experience. And then even more so, I think of your electrical engineering experience also will tie into data centers. So I would do a little bit of a deep dive on all the big six companies. So, you know, what is that? Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, Oracle. I'll keep going. You just type in big six, they all come up. And I would type in cloud management, data center, AWS, and from there. Also, when you're looking at each of those companies, since I'm assuming you just got out of undergrad, they have like almost like these post-undergraduate programs, trainership type apprenticeship programs. Look for those. So if you literally just go on the website, the career site, and just type in like internship, I'm trying to think of the other names for them. I cannot think of the name. Apprenticeship. They have a lot of those programs for people who just graduated, I think within the last 2 to 3 years. And then what they do from there is they give you an apprenticeship and you transition to a job. That's located at all the BitSits companies too. Also on your LinkedIn, put on there that you're looking for another job. Them recruiters are out coming in hot, right? And especially since you have this tech experience, you have the electrical engineering experience, make sure once you're seeing those jobs that you like, literally copy and paste some of the shit from the descriptions onto your LinkedIn. That way, like the recruiters and stuff are picking that up from you. So I think that's a good space to start.
I was also going to say, if you got the money, pay for like a LinkedIn consultant, or like there's a LinkedIn course,
Fiverr.
or like a Fiverr, and pay for, excuse me, pay for like someone who's like proficient in like writing resumes and cover letters, and send them the job descriptions of these said jobs that you're interested in. Once you find that out, and have them like remix your current resume to make it fit these job descriptions that they're also looking for. I think, I spent about $500 in total of like going through a LinkedIn class where they tell you like how to remix your LinkedIn and how to optimize your descriptions and things of that sort. And then I also spent money on updating my resume, having like a professional resume writer look it over and give me feedback and like write my resume, as well as come up with different versions of my resumes for different types of jobs in the field, as well as helping come up with cover letters as well. I think one of the things that we don't think about as like people of color that, our white counterparts do is that if we got the money, we should outsource some of that stuff. I think one of the best learnings that I've learned, out of getting out of undergrad when it comes to like writing and things of that sort, knowing that that's not my best strong suit, is to hire somebody else to do it. And like, that's just best money spent, because I know that the amount of time that it would take me, it might take me a week to like update my resume because I'm thinking about it. I'm hemming and hawing about, is this the right stuff that I'm doing? Versus that person may take 2 or 3 hours and it might cost them $100 to do.
Exactly. Another thing to look at is, I know I told you to look at cloud data centers. Another thing you might want to look at is technical program management or technical product management, right? So it's the same thing as like a product manager, but since you have such a STEM degree, you have the technical expertise that you then honestly get paid more money. So also look at those technical program manager roles. And last time I checked, I think it's Google. They actually have certificates where you can get certified in program management, project management in like 6 months, and it's under a couple $100. And that's just another thing that you can have to highlight yourself to get you that step closer. And then if you're really interested in project or product management, there are also apprenticeships and intern and externships that focus on that. And lastly, if you're going for anything in the bit sits, whatever job you think you qualified for, you find it, like, oh, I can do that, look for the job below it. Like, everyone is under hired, right? Like whatever and I'm not saying you're not qualified for it, you absolutely are, but like whatever, that was my biggest shock in tech. Whatever you think you qualified for, go ahead and apply for the one step below it, because that's where they're gonna end up putting you, right? Because everything is, we can have a whole episode on that. It's slightly skewed on like expertise and how folks come into that. So it's no shame in taking an entry level role where you're like, I know I could have been doing this. No, it ain't about that, right? Because tech gonna pay you what you weigh anyway. So don't let your ego get in the way of that.
Yeah, and the thing, once you get in tech, you can always move.
Yep.
Because like people bounce from Facebook to Google to Facebook
to LinkedIn,
to
Instagram,
to all of these
Amazon,
things.
Microsoft.
Yeah, they just become
the hardest part is getting in.
Tech hoes.
Ooh,
they do. Because I got friends. Yeah, they are the community peen and puss for the comes with the tech company. Because what happens is you get into Google or Apple too, and then somebody from Facebook or Meta headhunt you and be like, oh, what you getting paid at Google? We'll double it.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, be like, bye Google. Yeah. And then you get at Facebook, you get there good for about a good year and a half. You about to start getting invested.
Hey.
And then here comes Apple or somebody, Amazon. Hey, what you make?
We'll pay that.
We'll pay 1.25 or like 1.5 of what you make now.
Yeah.
And give you your stock. Then you be like, buy Facebook. So like once you get into it, I've never seen so many people move jobs
so quickly.
And so
fluidly.
And so fluidly. Like they in like an open relationship.
Free love.
Yes, free love.
Free stock. But also 100 Black women in tech, all that type of stuff. So make sure you're in those connections too. But it may take some time, but just keep at it.
Yes. She sent another one.
Okay, it's me again. I have one more question. It's Ebony. Do you guys have any tips for saving, specifically as a young adult that just got on salary? So like I said, I'm only 23, and I make $70,000 a year. And the money is great, of course. I have my own apartment, like, I'm paying all my own bills now. But just growing up high middle class, if I want something, somebody gonna buy it most of the time. So I think I'm having trouble adjusting to not buying everything I want just because I have the money.
Yeah.
So can you guys give me some tips on like how you guys go about saving? And I'm saying those to be different because y'all are married and like, you know, y'all may or may not have more expenses. I don't know, and then you guys have more money on hand. But like, what is the best way for me to start saving, to learn how to save? I've heard of, you know, the apps that kind of help you save and just kind of take money out of your account and put it in the separate savings that you don't even need. But yeah, what are just some saving tips, especially for a young adult? I am a Gen Zer, and I just like buying nice shit. Specifically shoes.
Okay.
Specifically shoes. Them hoes are not cheap.
They are not.
So yeah, any tips would be great. Once again, from both of you guys. Also, once again, coming from a single woman, I don't have anyone else to take care of but myself, so it's kind of hard for me to want to save buku money when I'm like, I'm just going to get paid and I'm going to get half the money again. So yeah, okay, that's my last voicemail. Bye, y'all.
All right. So what you talking about is lifestyle creep. You can't be worried, like, you know, when you get a little bit more money, you be like, oh girl, this is what I do now, right? Like, and for y'all don't know, you can just literally Google lifestyle creep, right? So that what happens as you make more money, instead of like staying at your budget or your current space and banking extra money, do what you need to do, right? Like you just continue to get bigger to bigger, right? And this is a big thing that folks don't talk about, even in tech. Like people have 6-figure plus salaries and still be living check to check. And it's unspoken because the lifestyle has grew, right? So first you wanted the $200,000 house, then you wanted the $500,000, now you want $1 million house, then you wanted the Honda, then now you want the Jeep, now you want a Cadillac, right? You want like all that stuff continues to compound on each other. So this is kind of near on back, but I think some high level advice I would give is this is just more tactical stuff. Automate everything. It's something about making sure all your stuff is already automated to be done, that you won't have that happen, right? So when I mean automate, right, like you have your check coming to your account. Soon as an account, you need to have your money start working for you, because if you don't do it, if you don't have your money working for you, your money start pipping you out. And also, if you don't set intention on money, it just fucking disappears.
That's how it does.
Listen, if you do not have no intention, that money will disappear. It don't matter if you got $5, $100,000, or $1 million, you have to set attention on it. And I think just a really good tactical way is to automatically have your bills already set up, already have like your rent that's coming out set up, already get really clear about like what you're saving for, right? Like at your age, you should be saving for retirement, a home, car, right? I don't know if you already got a car, it's paid off, like those types of things. You already should have that automatically happening, so you know every week, every month, how much disposable income you have, right? Because you can have nice things, you just got to make sure you take care of home first, right? And so I think the biggest thing you need to maybe do is create a budget and get clear on what are your priorities, right? I always say, especially you coming out of undergrad with this degree, how much debt you got. Pay down that debt, right? Like pay down any student loans, any of that. That should be a nice thing that's paid off. After that's then paid off, you got your job. How are you saving for retirement? Do you have a 401k? Have you maxed out your Roth? Have you done all these things? Like that's how I would begin to unpack it a little bit. I mean, you know, I'm not. It depends on where you are in your journey. Again, he's not my favorite person. Dave Ramsey gives me racist old white man. But what I will say is his initial plans, like his first, whatever he call them, the baby steps.
Yeah.
Listen,
about having like, do you have $1,000?
Do you got $1,000? Do you got 3 to 6 months worth of savings? Do you got all your shit paid off? Like he ain't lying about that shit. Are you saving at least 15% of your income for retirement? Like, especially where you're at and you necessarily don't have the other responsibilities. Also, it doesn't seem like your family pulling on you. He might be a good framework to follow. What I would say is you might want to do this combination of like a Dave Ramsey and also check out the Budgetnista, the black girl who also does really, really good things. But I think the way you can set yourself to do just a very simple budget and a very simple allocation where you focus on 1, making sure you're debt free, 2, making sure you're saving at least 15% for retirement, and 3, making sure you have yourself a safety net, an emergency fund, and then 4, putting aside money to save for whatever that big thing gonna be, right? So is it a house? Is it a car? Like what is that thing that you're trying to save to move to the next thing? Like I think it could be as simple as that, but I think if you look up kind of like the Dave Ramsey, Budgetista, read a couple of those books, you can kind of create your own hybrid version to really be successful.
Yeah. So I agree on everything Naomi said, and I think the other thing I want to add on it, I think I was watching an interview with Kevin Hart, and he was like, yeah, you know, I don't even buy no more of this frivolous stuff, because he said one of the things he found out was like he'll have it for, I don't know, a day, 2 weeks, and like it don't even matter anymore.
Yeah.
So like, you know, yes, we like nice things. And I think you can have nice things, but also think about it in a framework of like, does it hold value?
Get nice things with value. Now,
So get
come
nice
on now.
things with value, right?
Come
so
on.
like, if you are buying shoes and things of that sort,
Are you
like,
buying them cheap ass shoes?
like, are you getting the fast fashion shoes, or are you spending shoes that has a good high resale
value, right? Yeah. Instead of going to Macy's and getting a pair of all the Steve Maddens, maybe you need to invest in a nice Manolo Blahnik. Honestly, even instead of the bodegas, right? Like the new bodegas out there. I wear my bodega, so I don't get like that's hot, that's square shoe, but that is just in style now, y'all.
Yes.
That ain't gonna be cute in 10 years. Where I would argue a Manolo pump will be a black Manolo pump will be in style tomorrow, next week, and 5 years from now. Yes, you're right about that now.
So I think, you know, when it starts coming to like having nice things, really think about like things that hold its value. That you can like resell later on if need to be. Yes. But also that just hold value that you can give on later on. Jewelry. Yeah. I think about like vintage shops, right? Yeah. Like Naomi just bought like a vintage Gap coat, and I was like, damn, like I really didn't think about that, right? But like,
oh, thank you.
No, but it was fire. It was fire, right? But like thinking about things that, you know, in 20 years when it's considered vintage, does it still hold its value?
Yeah, because these bodega square shoes ain't gonna be vintage.
Yeah, because like most of the stuff in our day and age right now, like all the shit made out of plastic. It's not made out of leather and things of that sort. So like, I would say if you are gonna buy the stuff, because you know I'm not gonna say withhold yourself from like not having nice stuff, but like, can it be a few staple pieces that holds its value?
And it might be more expensive than you even comfortable paying, right?
Exactly.
Like you might have to pay $700 for a shoe where you were just paying shoes $100-$150, but you buying 10 of them,
right? Where
you could only maybe get 2 good pairs of shoes, but them 2 pairs of shoes is good because you can take them motherfuckers to the cobbler.
Exactly.
Because they real leather and get them fixed
versus this plastic shit.
That's a very good point there, because I don't think we should restrict. Like you made $70,000. Did you sound like you just enjoy yourself, right? But be smart about it.
Yeah, and I would say even some of the name brand shit, like a lot of them is doing that vegan leather plastic shit. No, give me the real shit.
Yeah, if it ain't leather, I wouldn't get it. I agree.
You know, same thing with watches and jewelry, right? Like that stuff holds its value, and I think that's one of the things that I was listening to somebody and they was talking about like how Black people can have something to like give to their family, and it's like ownership of things.
Yeah,
ownership of things that hold value. Throughout the test of time. Yeah, right. So I think like that's the main thing. Like even for me, like I usually I only stick with Apple products because I know that it has a higher resale value. Even though like a phone may be 4 or 5 years old, I'm gonna get something from it versus like an Android phone that's like mass produced.
Absolutely, yes. So I hope that's helpful. Like I said, if you're looking for books, I would look into the Daniel Ramsey coup. You know, trigger warning. He an old white man. But he got some points. I can't lie. Even with the old white man, I can't lie. Budget needs to. Also, sis, it's never too early for you to start talking to a financial advisor, right? Like, and I think in both those books, they give you tips on how to find your financial advisor and how can you start prepping for retirement, right? You're at the age now where you only got to put a little money away for a month and you're guaranteed to be a millionaire by the time you're in your 40s or 50s by just simply putting, I'm sure as little as $500 a month up. You can, at your age, I'm sure you can be a millionaire by 50,
right?
Multi-millionaire. So I think you're just in such a beautiful space that I know it's hard. I know all the things seem like it's going, but I would go at this like a dog with a bone. You need to treat this like your engineering degree. You need to get all the books, all the things that you need to truly dive in, because I think you can set yourself up to be so good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, that was a good episode.
All righty then.
Yeah, as always, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. That's Black with no K. Until we come out about anything we talked about, head on over to that website. We got that SoundCloud and we got that voicemail at 508-784-1111. Once again, that's 508-784-1111. Talk to you later. Remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.